Hello, Filip. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm good as well. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for the opportunity to simply discuss the way you use Getint for your integrations. You're with us for almost a year right now, so you have a lot of experience. So let's start with a short introduction. So can you briefly describe your role at your company and what your company is doing?
Sure. So I'm Filip Bywalec. I'm head of the managed services department in ISCG. ISCG is well known on Polish market as a Microsoft services and Microsoft consulting provider. ISCG is right now 20 years on Polish market and already a few years also on international and global market. ISCG is providing consulting about digital transformation and also managed services in the context of Microsoft technologies. So we are supporting almost every Microsoft technology. The fun fact and the something that I should mention is that our board members are coming from the Microsoft Poland. So they were in the structures at the very beginning of the company in Poland. That's why we have this kind of specialization.
So, what's the use case? How you've learned about Getint and how does it benefit your organization?
So at the beginning of the year, we had won a quite big managed services contract, which was for the oil and petrol company, global one, and they were working in ServiceNow. The assumption of the collaboration was that they wanted us to work in ServiceNow directly. But as we are providing managed services in the shared model, so my team is working in multiple customers' environments. We are still focusing and thinking about the ergonomy of our daily life. So that's why I have started the research of how to integrate ServiceNow with our Jira Service Management tool, because in the previous company, which I'm coming from, this was the base of the relationship in managed services contracts, so that we are fully integrated on the ITSM level with our clients.
Okay, thank you. How Getint impacted workflows, team productivity? What's the main value the platform delivers for your use case?
So to be honest, the use of getting integration with ServiceNow has impacted us, producing a lot of effort and workload of my team, because client has right now the simpler way to contact us. So they have started to using it, even if they shouldn't. So we have started to receive some kind of out of scope queries and questions, and we have a new challenges how to manage this point. I was also there will a need to change the approach of working of my team, because we were working in kind of model, vendor model, that our clients are opening the case in our system, and we are communicating through our service portal. And we have changed the way of working for the assignment groups. So if someone is service manager, service delivery manager, exactly will know what I mean. So we are stopped to putting the tickets, I would say like this, in waiting for customer and waiting for the answer from the second side. We are just reassigning the tickets between the assignment groups, and we are in active communication with our clients.
Okay, the main point of integration was more about the lack of errors when copying and pasting manually. Was it about speed and time and keeping the SLAs? Was it about yeah? What was it about?
So for sure, the lack of human errors, as you said, the quality of communication and tickets. So we have stopped to receive any escalation about that some topic or some subject is forgotten, has been lost in the backlog. So this has been improved a lot. We have also started to deliver faster. It is for sure one of the benefit of integrating of this live integrating using Getint. For sure, the reporting about the SLA KPIs is more compliant right now. It's more in point. We don't have any other errors right there. We have given also the transparency to our clients. So thanks to that we are integrated with ServiceNow, client can start to measure the SLAs using their tools. So this is something really wanted, and I'm always promoting it as a service provider, which can be not natural because I'm not playing to my goal, I'm playing to their goal. But we are in the ISCG like this, so we are still trying to improve the client's environments. We are not trying to do as less as we can and to not deliver the value. The value is the most important for us.
Okay, thank you. And what kind of the data are being integrated? You mentioned it's Jira Service Management and ServiceNow. So what kind of types, what kind of fields, custom, regular ones, if you can tell us more?
Yes, so I have mentioned the first integration with this all petrol company. As it was the first integration, we was discovering your tool. So we have made a short integration using only dedicated types of tickets in ServiceNow, which our client called incident vendor task, catalog vendor tasks. So it was about the organization of the client's environment. But then we have started in last summer to integrate the second client, also the European leader of the manufacturing of bottles and cans and the packages. So right there we have changed the approach. We have integrated live incident tickets, service requests few months after. It was I must say that it was more difficult to tackle, but we have succeeded, and client is really satisfied about this integration. This is also something that I could mention, that with this exactly this client, we had a few attempts to integrate since I don't know, even 3 years. It was led by the managers that was working before me, and every time it was discussion about the costs, which was huge, which no one would like to take. So once we have discovered your company, it was the best solution for us. Really good price for the really good quality and really good service availability, which is also really important for us.
So that brings another question. The product is working for you as expected, but the case is that setting up the product is one thing. You mentioned that you set it up once for one client, then you had another integration. Probably some requirements change over time. So how was the requirement of this tool? Was it like just working and you can easily forget about it? Or how was the maintenance? You set it up, and what's happened after? You're using this for many months right now.
So I have a few challenges. I have challenged that clients' teams are changing the ServiceNow architecture without informing us, and then I'm seeing it on the integration level. So fortunately, you have this module of alerting once the synchronization or runs are not successful. So thanks to this model, I can monitor the availability, and it reduced and finally it reduced our problems to only two incidents this year that we had problems.
So we covered the things related to the tool, and I always believe that the tool is one thing, but you always enter not just into like just getting a license, you're entering kind of like a relationship. It's the product plus the team you work with. So have you had a experience with working with our team, all the like sales, support, all the cycle? What can you say about that?
I really appreciate our close relation with you and with Radek. We have also a few times opened the support requests. I like the small company approach, which is the positive feedback. So no distance, working in the same goal. So I really appreciate our collaboration.
Okay, yeah, I do as well. So I'm looking forward for all the years to come. What advice can you give to other companies evaluating the Jira tools, the Jira integration platforms, right? Because we mentioned it's Jira ServiceNow, but it's a similar stuff for like Jira Zendesk, Jira DevOps, all the others. So companies always start at some point with some image in mind, some success they would like to achieve. So as a person that already did it and already succeeded with it, what are the tips for people that are just starting this journey? What are the things they should evaluate? And if they check many different tools, what are the things they should take into consideration to select the one that would work for them?
So to be honest, I don't have a big experience with the other providers of this kind of solutions. I have this, I think, occasion that first collaboration was really successful. What I really appreciate is that these integrations are managed personally by me. So at the beginning, while we was planning the integration, I had involved the project team with the Jira architect and ServiceNow architect, and we was doing it together. But the second integration was this kind of simple based on this experience that I was able to do it via your interface without any issue. So this is really good. This is really good feature. I don't know if I have answered your question, but
kind of. But I think that all brings us to the point that it's about testing, right? Making sure it works for you, talking to the team, right, and just evaluating everything related to the current case and the future ones, right? Because the requirement is not written in stone; it can evolve, and then what happens next, right? Do you have a tool that is capable of helping you out along the way? Okay, so if you were to describe Getint to someone that never heard about it, like in the form of like an elevator pitch, what would be the thing that how would you describe it? What the tool is, what the tool does?
Okay, how would I describe the solution? You mean?
Yeah, let's say somebody approaches you and say, Philip, like you're integrating Jira and ServiceNow, like what's this integration doing? Like what it is?
So I would say that this is about the communication. So this is the solution that allows you to keep the communication going, to keep the integration of the two systems without any loss, without any loss of availability, and also data, which is really important for me.
So you put the accent on the communication. Sometimes people use the word bridge. Sometimes it's about technicals for them, and sometimes it's about the human factor. And I also believe that the human factor is exactly what's the point, right? Because in the end, there are two teams, many different people that would like to work together, like effortlessly. Like, and the tool should just.
We are also facing on the daily basis some kind of cultural difference, and if you take in mind the cultural difference plus technical obstacles, it is a mess. So once we can solve the technical obstacle via Getint solution, this is really good milestone.
Yes, and then the people can happily work together and just do their stuff. Like especially in your field of work, you mentioned like managed services, right? So the customers are really concerned about the quality, about the speed, and I believe that having a tool like this, just integrating the data where the teams can just focus on the data without switching context. And now your team would have to log into first customer service now, then another customer's Jira, maybe another DevOps, maybe something. It would be like a mess for them, right? And in this case, they can now easily work with their tool of choice in Jira and your use case, they can just focus on the tasks, not switching context and stuff, right?
Yes,
It's just
sure.
easier. It's easier for them to work. Okay, Filip. So I'm looking forward to the next years. You mentioned that we will be doing even more together. Yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you for taking the time.
So we have even mentioned before the official stage of the meeting that we'll just extend the contract together, and I also planning to extend the integrations with the Zendesk. So of course we're planning our collaboration to be long term. Thank you for already this year.
Thank you, Filip.